Daily Gang, it is Saturday and we are at my beloved West Bromwich Albion with my family and friends, and I am on the screens. Very surreal,
Yes.
because that was my seat there, the Smethwick end. That's where I grew up. 20 years in that stadium, and now I have that box over there. We're having a tour of the stadium. My boy, he's just gone to sleep. He's just like, you know what? It's all exciting. Thank you, Mum and Dad, for doing this for me, but I'm tired. We have Armani, COO, here with his children. First time at a football ground. Oh, you want to be in? Ah, here they are. Here's Armani's two boys. They first time at a football match. They have got a private tour of the ground, and also they're having the photo taken at half time with the captain and the referees. So it's pretty cool for them. So I have a huge announcement tonight to make today. New signing. We've replaced both chief operating officers. We've replaced Craig, the contractor, with a proper contractor. We've replaced all the videographers apart from Phil. Duna, I believed you was a magician, but now I've found out you was a goblin. Ayush, Prince of Dubai, goodbye. It's finished. It's over. Just put an offer in on new people. So cool. That's going straight in our office.
That's all of the current first team players.
Oh, thank you.
Mate, you keep going above and beyond. Thank you very, very much. That's such a nice thing to do.
You've got match balls coming in.
I know, I was excited about that, but this is thinking. Thank you so much, mate.
Thank you.
I appreciate
That's
it.
so lovely.
You're always pulling it out the back.
I'm always here for anything.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later, guys.
I got a surprise for you.
I'm scared. What do you mean?
I got a surprise for you and Isabella.
Oh, yeah. What is going on today?
Go on, put your fingers. You don't have to see apple juice.
Darling.
Oh my gosh.
From our holiday, me and Janie's holiday. I know I know you love your mugs and your little cups and that.
Look how excited she is.
So they do this thing at Starbucks where you go to different locations and you get the location of that place. And we decided to get you one from Rhodes and Greece. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Jay,
As soon as we get home tonight,
Yeah.
we will have hot chocolates
Nice.
in these, and we will send them. And guys, honestly, people watching at home, it's the thought.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he
what it is.
knows
there's
how.
so much thought
I can't
behind
get
that.
this
That's
to
very
close.
special.
There you go.
It's Starbucks, mate.
He knows how important these are, like she said. So, J9,
Hey.
Jay,
thank
nice.
you. More holidays equals more cups.
Yeah.
Tell him. Not the result we wanted. 0-0.
That's his new ID for your property
Oh,
circle.
so Craig got a picture with his idol. Legend of the club has the box next to us. So Craig got his picture, and also for his son.
I'm so happy.
So I asked James Morrison, I said, can you sign a programme for Craig's son? And he did. So your son's going to be very happy, isn't he?
He's over the moon.
So that's good. 0-0. Wasn't the result we wanted. Wasn't a loss. We've had a great day though. Cruz is teething, so he's not the happiest baby, is he, darling? But also, while we was here, guys, I got the phone call.
And single-handedly ruined his birthday present.
Sunil, thank you very much. Rolex called and said my watch has arrived, and I can come and collect it tomorrow morning or Tuesday morning because he's off on Monday. So we're going to try and get there tomorrow. If not, we'll be there Tuesday. What a phone call to get at the game as well. Now I'm about to have a cup of tea. Look, watch. It's come just in time. My tea's here. And then we're going home. Big day tomorrow. We're going out for food with everybody. A great day. Thank you for my presents as well, Matt. Appreciate that. And then also, I have the signed match ball on its way up as well. So guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Right then, so this is the official team. This is everybody together. There is nobody missing apart from my Isabella. Couldn't be here today because obviously you guys know Cruz had a bit of a temperature. So he comes first. But she did get you all flowers and chocolate. Now I have lots of chocolate, like I just said, and the house is full of flowers. New team member starting today. Liz, who is super nervous, I can tell. Riz, who is smiling the biggest smile ever. Obviously, COO's here. The new one, who's just looking straight forward. He's trying his hardest not to say anything. But guys, first day. So I'm expecting everybody today just to make everybody feel comfortable, the new people especially. And we're going to talk individually after this about what we expect and things like that. But I'm going to tell everybody individually now what everybody's roles are, just a brief overview so everybody knows. Tom is all of the developments, all of the joint ventures, and all of the mentoring. That's Tom's roles and responsibilities, okay? So if you want to just make notes, developments, mentoring, joint ventures, that is Tom's role as COO. Louise, every single thing to do with 11 luxury estates. Armani, you're the COO of 11 luxury estates, Entrepreneurs World, Property Circle, and anything else that we do outside of what I've just mentioned to Tom. Sarah, you're, I'm presuming, Louise's right-hand woman. Yes, with the potential of having a full-time role. Okay, that's down to how Louise says you do. Ayush, you're in control of all of the social media. Okay, Duna and Phil. Duna knows what he's in charge of on Saturdays and Sundays, creating the masterpieces, and Phil has to be the genius behind the dailies. We will get in there that Duna does do the thumbnails, just because he likes the recognition from the thumbnails because they're awesome.
42 in a row. Yeah.
42 thumbnails in a row. Richard is my business partner in the mortgages. Again, doesn't really need anybody overseeing anything to do with Richard, but Ayush, you will need to work with him quite closely. Hayden, Entrepreneurs World manager and deal sourcing division. That's your area of expertise, and then obviously you're in control of the CRM and how it works and stuff. Riz, office manager, you're in control of everything that everybody's just mentioned. So you have to oversee and make sure everybody's got what they need and things are under control. And as you spend more time with us, you will take on more responsibilities and move up. Lee works with all of you in this room. So Lee's in charge of everything to do with the websites, everything to do with the stuff that goes into the CRM system. He is the guy that has the passwords and everything to all the businesses. So if anything happens to Lee, we're in trouble because he has every single thing. And Liz is now probably the most important part of the whole business. She sits under me and Isabella, and she will relay everything to every single person around this table. It's going to take her a little while to get used to everything because there's a lot, but make sure you have respect for her and understand who she is because she's representing me and Isabella when we're not here. And then we have, do you want to just show the camera that you're here? He's back. He's back. He's fighting fit and he's healthy. Dan is back in the building. So that's everybody. That's where we're at. And obviously, the people that have been here for a long time, we all know what we're doing. But going forward from today, the whole structure changes. Everything changes from today. I don't want no more of this, everybody speaking to everybody individually. We have a system. We have a hierarchy that needs to be implemented. It doesn't mean that anyone's better than anybody else. It just means that the hierarchy has to be adhered to for this business to work. So a simple thing that happened last week can't happen this week. Someone from the mortgage division messaged asking for a service. Tom dealt with the service as he does, but then he forgot to tell you. So the communication was lost instantly. That can't happen anymore. No crossovers. So anything that you've done in the past that helps with the deal sourcing or helps with the property circle, you've got to try and implement it as the heads of the divisions, that it's your thing now to implement. So when someone from the deal sourcing division asks for a level 3 survey, who can we recommend? You need to have it. So you know Tom has all the knowledge. So you need to sit with Tom and just get everything off him so it never crosses paths. Don't try and do other people's jobs. Don't try and interfere with other people's roles and responsibilities, because no one's ever going to learn then. So help if you're asked, but otherwise keep out of it and let people learn themselves, because we're not going to grow unless people learn to do things themselves. This is it. This is the first day. This is exciting. Guys, you can see how much money me and Isabella are spending on these companies. You can see it clearly. So next month, we will have some targets. And I'm going to make the targets very small, very simple, and very easy to achieve. And then we will move on every month, because every month we have to see results. So don't be nervous about next month. It's not going to be stupid targets, but there are going to be targets set. The targets will all come from, and then she will pass it down to you two, and then you two can spread it out amongst what you need to do. Anybody got any questions, or anybody got anything they want to say? Armani, would you like to say anything?
Welcome, and thank you for the opportunity from you and Isabella. Welcome to you and yourself, to the team. And thank you all for everybody making me feel welcome on this journey to change. It's going to be interesting. There's going to be some up and down moments, but we're going to get to it because we're working as one team now, and everybody knows what they're doing. And I will pick up with you individually after this meeting.
Nice. Anyone else got anything to say? All good? Happy? Okay then. So that was the shortest Monday morning meeting we've ever done, with no drama. No one's been shouted at. So let's make next month a really good month, because this is the first day of basically the new future. So yeah, excited. Tony, you sure you got nothing to say? Does Tony want to do a speech?
Come on, so before we end, does anybody need anything sorting out from last week that didn't get done? Because I know I've got to get the screen sorted for Riz. That are you okay with your stuff?
Yeah, I have a few things.
Ayush.
One second, we're in the boardroom now. So
Ayush?
is there anything else?
No, I need 3 things with Steve. One is we need to go to Beaconsfield.
Yep.
We need to do the level of yesterday's episode. Hopefully by tomorrow, we should be done.
Yeah, that's on the list. He's going to do that.
Yeah, no problem. I've already got a networking event tonight in London and a networking event tomorrow night.
Free after 11
But
o'clock.
yeah,
You are free during the day. Yeah.
okay.
You have to make it
Can
work.
you not pop to Beaconsfield today? Because oh no, we're going on the train.
Yeah.
And
Can drive. We've got the V classes outside.
Does anybody know what's going on with the fridge?
You could draw it.
We got videos to shoot. He wants a fridge.
Does anybody know
We can order a fridge. He's got.
What's been ordered? The microwave,
I haven't ordered.
the laptop. So that hasn't been done yet.
What laptop?
For the
We
screen.
need a laptop.
Because Riz has taken the MacBook
Yep.
now, so that screen there needs a
Has he got an iMac or a MacBook?
iMac. Sorry.
You got an iMac?
yeah.
Okay.
So rather than having like a
Well, there you go.
£1,500 computer sitting
There you go.
Laptop.
There's a MacBook there, MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
Use that. Everybody got everything they need. Does anybody need anything? Is there anything
the
that?
screen for his prayers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Well, you need to order it.
Have we got a spare TV going? The monitors?
There's loads of monitors everywhere in this
Oh,
office.
you shall help you get the power
We'll
cables
get
for
you
them.
the power cable sorted now. You know for the screens, the Samsungs, we need the cables and the HDMI for the power. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone else happy?
Riz, are you happy? Are you okay?
I just need a few bits and pieces for around the desk.
That's fine.
Pulse trays and stuff like that.
Speak to Ayush, because he has the card to order everything at the minute, which will be given to you as well.
Okay.
But at the minute he has it, so we'll sort that
I
out.
need 11's card details. I've
Okay.
got to change so much.
There's a lot to change over.
Yeah.
Okay, so just get that off me, but she will have everything that everybody needs: bank details, bank cards, payments, everything. She'll be
So
doing
from
everything.
today, do we just go to Liz?
Yeah, anything you need.
Okay.
Anything you need at all. But remember, it's her first day, so she doesn't. So like, not all of you bombard her and jump and give her a list where she goes home tonight and goes, "What the hell is going on?" Just nice and slowly. Tunny, speech. All we good?
All
Good.
I've got one. So in terms of growing the property circle,
Yes.
what are like the next steps in your head?
So we need to do the online training. That's the key.
Yeah.
And then we need to start actually implementing the what we offer, the benefits. So we need to sit down and we need to put together, why do you need to join the property circle? What is it about us that separates us from every other educator in the UK? So we need a plan, and we need a 3-month, 6-month and a 12-month plan of what we're going to do. But the circle needs to grow to become the biggest, because what we offer is outrageous. No one else in the UK offers what we offer, but no one knows what we offer. So we need to figure it out. We also have Lee, who doesn't speak, by the way, at all.
I don't.
He's got some, well, he's going to be doing all the advertising, so we need to figure out what we want to put out and create some campaigns.
Yeah, we are currently running them at the moment, but we do need another reel really
Okay.
for the membership.
Okay.
Can you direct that to?
So yeah, I think we mentioned.
Yeah.
God knows what's going on.
I used to make sure things get done. He does. He's looking at me with some evil eyes there. Look at that.
Ayush, 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks what?
Yeah, it's for 2 weeks.
Okay, sound. We'll get that done. No problem. Not after the meeting, but afterwards, definitely. Yeah, so guys, let's crack on. Let's make some money, which is the most important part of everything that we do. And let's make sure we work as a team. It's going to be difficult now because there's a lot of people. So there's lots of personalities. And that's for you two to manage, to make sure that everybody stays calm and nobody crosses the line. Do not cross the line with each other or communication. We've got to pull it all together. It's a little bit all over the place at the minute, so it needs to stop.
Elaborate on that.
In what sense?
Across the line. What, like, do you mean
Like you
being
dealing with,
friends,
like,
or like people helping each other, or crossing
being
divisions?
friends.
What do you? That's what I mean. Do you mean like crossing divisions and things?
Yeah, so like what I just explained, the situation with you and him. So he didn't call Curran because he didn't know that you dealt with that thing. And then Curran was like 6 hours later not getting an answer because there was no community. Everyone had just stepped on everyone's toes and done what they believed was the right thing to do, but it's not because there's no communication. So the communication in here has to be key. I've told you all about communication last week. That's the key to this business and all the businesses running. Key communication. We've got to make sure we keep it at the highest level at all times. Don't switch off. Anybody needs email addresses set up, anybody needs passwords and stuff, he's here. Speak to him.
That's you too.
She's done. She's got hers, I think, haven't you?
Steve,
Yes.
just talking about communication, obviously with the CRM coming in, obviously naturally we've got 4 days left to complete that. But will we be going complete communication on that? I know it's
Yeah, I want all WhatsApps cut.
Yeah.
I want all WhatsApps because WhatsApps things get missed because it turns into a bit of banter and everybody has a bit of a joke and a laugh in the WhatsApp groups, which is cool, but it's not good because then you can literally go back and say, why didn't you do this? And you're like, oh, because I missed it. Whereas with the CRM system, it's allocated to somebody. Somebody's got that job to do and there's traceability.
So does the new CRM system run like the task was on Monday? So it gets tasked to the person and then...
Yeah, so like we set it up with, so what's going to happen obviously as it finishes is essentially all the tasks will come in and go to Steve and Liz, and then Liz's system, not Liz herself, that'd be a lot to do, but Liz's system would delegate it to wherever it's got to go, and then it would have to run down that channel then.
Yeah,
so everybody would get visibility if it's your section to come to me or your section to go to Louise or whoever it might be, it goes through you, so you're aware of what needs to be done, but it will go directly.
Is it in your system?
This is that's just this is the go high level stuff.
Okay.
So, but everybody will, you will see it, but I won't necessarily see what Louise has to do, which is nothing. It shouldn't really cross my path what's to do with 11, but if Louise needs me for sourcing or whatever, she just has to say.
Yeah, because you got to remember, guys, what's the most important part in this is the companies do cross.
Yeah.
All of the companies cross. So 11 works with the sourcing, both of you work with the mortgages, you all work with the property circle. The only companies that never cross here are the developments. There's no crossover on the developments, there's no crossover on the mentoring, there's no crossover on the joint ventures. So those companies all cross over. Entrepreneurs will cross over into property circle, into 11, into deal sourcing. So you do need to make sure that, like I said, the communication is clear and concise. We don't want it to start getting mixed up. And obviously with the property circle and everything else, so many people ask for certain things, like introduction to solicitors, lawyers. We offer so many things when it comes to kitchens, bathrooms. We have discounts across everywhere. We should be sharing this, doing that. This is the stuff that we need to get out, so Property Circle members are aware. Adam's not here today, but Adam is running the Property Circle with you.
He actually, bless him, he wanted to dial in remotely, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's in Abu Dhabi, in the Versace hotel. Don't know what we're all doing wrong, but he's there. So yeah, so again, communication. Is everyone excited?
Mhm.
There's a big future here.
Just one more thing. Has everyone done their DBS checks? You all had.
I've sent all the details to Adam.
You've sent it.
Whether or not he's.
We've got to go through yours again. I don't think you all went through. But everyone else has done the health and safety question.
I haven't done anything yet.
No?
Nothing's come to
Okay.
me.
Okay,
There's
we'll
a
go
few
through all of them.
agents as
So
well.
simple steps. Make sure all the DBSs are done today. Make sure all the paperwork's filled out. Contracts will be given out one by one today. We'll go through that because I don't have a lot of time. We have like 3 hours before I have to leave, or 3.5 hours before I have to leave. So we need to make sure all the important stuff is done first. And remember, guys, all communication goes through Liz. Everything. Unless it's like urgent, like, which it should never ever be urgent, because it should never get to that level. It should all be dealt with before it gets to something urgent. So you should really never have to call me for anything. You shouldn't. If there's nothing urgent, I don't need to know about it. It's only urgent stuff I need to know about. But everything else, she'll deal with everything. Yeah. Right, let's go.
Is there just while we're here, is there when you want, everyone wants to feed into Liz, is it, what's the preferred?
We'll
Is it
figure.
phone,
Yeah,
email, text,
we'll
what's
figure
the-
that out. Maybe email is always the best way, because if you all start calling her, it's going to get where she has to keep taking on a laptop or something, like Tom wants this or Louise wants this. Whereas if you just send her an email, at least she can deal with them
Yeah, she can
accordingly,
prioritise.
because she'll be with me anyway. So any questions that's important, she'll be like, Steve, can we do this one now? Or she'll probably like, that one, Steve doesn't even need to know about that. So yeah, so communication is key. It's very important, because I don't want to actually be in the offices. I don't want to be in the offices because I want to be able to grow the business. I want to be out and about. I want to be meeting people. I want to be on site at new developments. I want to be attending more networking events, and literally just be just out making money, so everybody's salaries are paid and the business keeps growing. Whereas right now, me being in these offices benefits no one. Me being here 5 days a week benefits not one of you in here. It just means that the business is stale, and I'm trying to do stuff inside the business. I don't want to be doing that. So I want to be with you when you're going out doing MAs. When it's like certain houses and stuff, I want to come. When you're doing some kind of sourcing and we're in London, I want to be with you. When you're growing the businesses and you're having meetings with them kind of people that was on the phone to last week, I want to be with you. When you're out checking on the sites, I want to be with you. I want to be out and about. Obviously, the lads will always be with us everywhere we go, because without them, none of this gets done. So remember what level these guys are at. And treat everyone with respect, guys. Don't speak down to anyone. Think how you want to be spoken to. So don't speak to somebody how you don't want to be spoken to. You've taught me that last week. Stop swearing. So we have a swear jar coming.
It's already there. It's behind that desk.
Do we have one really?
Yeah, it's full of 20p's at the minute, but yeah, we'll sort it.
Oh no, I think Louise actually ordered a real one.
You ordered one, okay.
But yeah, just none of you are, but even though you two are COOs, it doesn't mean that you're better than anybody else that's below, like managers and stuff. Speak to people with respect, because there's a few comments been flying around in the last couple of weeks where I've seen people speaking to each other a bit like, say please, say thank you. So all that needs to just be put out there for everybody. And you know, anytime you've got a problem, where something's upsetting you or somebody's upsetting you, you need to come to either one of us, or even Isabella, if you want to ring Isabella and tell Isabella. Try not to annoy Isabella, because she's, you know, she's having to take a back step which she's not happy about. She wants to be here, but obviously cruise is more important. So as soon as someone upsets you, as soon as somebody does something that annoys you, if you can't sort it out between yourselves, where you've had a conversation, come to me or Liz and have the open conversation that somebody's annoying you. Because the worst thing in an office now like this, with so many people, is something festering. And you can see it clear as day when it happens. We don't want no negative energy. We don't want any bad positive, any negative positivity. What is it? Negative positivity? Negative karma. And we want everyone to be positive. We don't want nobody negative in here. So as soon as you've had a problem, come and speak to us. But the first port of call is try and resolve it with each other. Also, I'm going to give you all a bit of a tip. I've told you all a few things. If I see that, okay, if I see that, just put it this way, you won't be around for much longer. It's that simple. I don't like that. That shows me bad-minded people. And some people go, oh no, put it down so it don't disturb. Well, mine's on silent and it doesn't disturb me with it facing up. I don't like that phone down. I don't trust people who have phones down on the table. So make sure that if you have your phone, you either put it in your bag, or if you're trying to hide something, put it away. Don't do that. Don't like it. So yeah. Finished. Anybody else?
There's one thing.
Yes, Riz.
You know, there's Bright HR, which we've just been introduced to now, but there's also onemail.com.
Yep.
Which system are we?
Sorry, no. Bright HR is just that's just the HR system. Yeah. It's nothing to do with emails or anything like that. Yeah. Your one.com is your emails.
So the daily communication is one.com.
Well, it's the emails are, but then once the CRM system's up and running, okay, we'll get somebody in to give us a breakdown and a lesson. I think we can book people, can't we?
Yeah, we can do.
But it's a Zoom, isn't it? Because they're from America, aren't they?
They're in California.
California. So we will have a breakdown on how to use the CRM system. So everybody then is working through the CRM system. So yeah.
Is 11 staying with Ionos?
As emails? Yeah, I think that's all down to him.
Okay.
I think I don't know whether he's implementing everybody from one.com into that system, or he's going to use the one.com. He will make a decision.
Everything into the new system.
You make the decision. You're in complete control. It's up to Lee. They're both the same. One's just a bit more paler and it doesn't have as many bright features, and then the other one's green and it looks really nice and clear.
You still put everything into like Microsoft Outlook if you prefer that sort of thing.
He'll work with each and every one of you to figure out what's the best way that you guys can use it. But with the CRM system, what's really cool, and something that you're all going to have to get used to, and the first couple of weeks, I don't mind it slipping, because it's going to be a complete new thing. You know when you make a phone call, you have to go into the app to make the call. You can't just pick your phone up, go onto your call system like that and press call. You have to open the app and go into your contacts and press call. The reason that happens is because it logs your phone call then into the CRM system, and we can play back your conversation. So that goes with every single person around this table. So I don't care how busy you are, it's only going to take you a couple of weeks to remember to open the app, to send a text, to make a phone call. Open the app, because then we have a trace of the conversations. So, example, if you call a builder and they say you didn't call and you didn't say nothing, we have the conversation. If you call a client and the client says, oh, I wasn't aware of that offer, we have a trace. Same for you with deal sourcing. If we call a customer up and we say, we've got a deal for you, this is it, and then 3 months' time he says or she says, you never had a deal for me, we've got trace, everything. We can't say it on camera apparently because it's white label. So, but we'll put it to every single person. So that's going to be quite difficult for all of us, because I know we all have to we pick our phone up and we press call. I know.
How does it work with at this point, directed? How does it work like if you're ringing like whoever you're calling? Do you have to basically set them up a profile on the app so that they exist, so then the calls can be recorded?
No. So now that you have your own app, all of your calls, once you go into the app and you can punch in a number, you don't have to make a contact. Once you punch in a number, it will take whatever details are on your phone and log that into it. So if their safe is like, I don't know, Riz, with a dot, it will go into that as a dot. Riz, and then obviously once you make the phone call, then all it means is that whoever's managing your CRM would just have to make sure that contact is who it says it is.
Okay.
But you can also, eventually down the line, you'll be able to make phone calls from your phone and it will log straight into the app straight away. But it will just be like a number, and it will come up in your conversations tab. So if you call like an 020 number which doesn't have a name, it will come up in your conversations tab and it will still be recorded. But you need to have the app on your phone.
Isn't there like privacy issues with that, like for the?
There is, but there's some numbers that you can call that obviously won't log.
Is that an encrypted service as well?
It is an encrypted service.
End to end.
End to end. It's fully secure, HIPAA compliant.
And if we want to pull the call, how do we get the call data pulled?
It all goes into the top guys. Okay. So there is essentially, let's say, each division has a report, so you can go into that report and it will have all of the call logs that have been recorded. You can turn call recording off. Obviously it's at your
And this is going to be off everyone's personal numbers, yeah?
No, it will be off.
Well, you've got a work phone.
Yeah, but the app, yeah.
No, but you've got a work phone.
I know that.
So it's okay for you.
Your personal number
would only be
won't be
recorded,
recorded, but you can verify numbers on there if you wanted to. So if you wanted to use a personal number, you can verify your number. Also, if you didn't really want to give out your personal number to everybody, you can create a phone number essentially, put by one. It's a fully legal and above board system.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't be using it if it wasn't. And anybody that's got a problem with their personal phone calls being recorded to an extent, what you're hiding, because you shouldn't be really having any weird ass phone calls anyway. And like I said, you can if you've got your personal number, you can stop certain things. So like if you've got a wife, if you've got a brother, a sister, mom, you can actually block them from the conversations being recorded.
What about, like, do you have to tell people?
No, but when somebody calls you, it will say this call is being recorded for track. If it's a work call, it will say this call's being recorded for track. Yeah, tell them. Because you have to legally
But if
tell
you
them.
call them, do you have to tell them legally?
No, because your call's being recorded, not theirs. So what you're saying is being recorded. So you don't have to tell them it's being recorded.
It's crazy, isn't it? How it only works on one side.
But it's not legally, it's not like we're using it for court or we're using it for anything like that. We're just using it for us, because then I now get to see how long everyone's spending on the phones. That's what my takeaway from this is. I get to see how long you're on the phone, how long you're on the phone, how long you're on the phone. I get to see, because the one thing that I want everybody to start implementing in here, especially Lou, which she's got a big thing about it, the MAs that we're taking for 11 luxury estates were going on for 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. 45 minutes. That's it. That's all you need on an MA. 45 minutes and in and out. Same as phone call conversations. The conversations with contractors, conversations with bespoke investors, conversations with agents, there's no, like, you don't need to tell people what you're having for dinner. You don't need to talk about your life. It's like, have you done this? Have you done that? Do you need me to do this? Do you need me to do that? And we move on to the next thing. And that's what we've got to implement into this company. We have to implement it. We're here to do a job. So it's all going to be great. And there's a lot of changes. So for the people who have been here for a while, Tom, Duna, Phil, that's it, yeah, Tunny, there's going to be it's going to feel like a whole different workplace, but it's going to be a lot better. There's going to be a lot more happening where people are more happy, especially Ayush, because once all this is freed up, Ayush, then I can do what you need me to do. But when I have to keep dealing with individual things, I don't get time. So your life, especially, will be easier. And you know this 9 till 5 thing that we discussed last week, which you was against that, I'm with you. Actually sitting at home thinking about it, well, the reason that 11's so successful and the reason that people like us is because we will go above and beyond. Just like Richard with his mortgages, 9, 10 o'clock at night, he's calling clients and stuff. So that 9 till 5 thing doesn't work under our brand, and it will never work. Guys, listen, 9 till 5, unfortunately, doesn't exist anymore. So anybody that's expecting this to be a 9 till 5 job, it's not 9 till 5. You will have to answer your phone calls on the evening sometimes. There are WhatsApp groups that you will need to answer certain things to till we get it over to the CRM system. You do need to be on your phones. You do need to be available, because it's just what it takes. It's in the contracts. You can have time in lieu. You can do what you need to do to make it all work out. but this isn't 9 till 5. So anybody that expects it to be 9 till 5, you are in the wrong place, unfortunately.
Can we include the weekends on that as well? Can we include the weekends on that as well?
Well, Saturdays and Sundays are two of the most busiest days. So yeah, it's quite important that you answer the calls, you answer your phones. That doesn't mean that you're going to be working all night after work or you're going to be answering calls, but there are some nights where you might get a phone call at 9 o'clock. You just have to answer it and do what you got to do, please, if that's okay.
I'm just thinking with this right move thing, obviously, because I'm on the road a lot as well, and obviously when I'm answering the phone, as 11 luxury estates, they can obviously hear the motorway, the traffic, everything. I don't have the laptop up in front of me to refer to the listings. So, like you just spoke about, I work till my eyes shut, like whenever, and I'll answer the phone whenever, but my only thing is when I'm out there, it just sounds really unprofessional of me doing that. So if they did come through to the office phone, if the message and the notes were taken, when I get back into the office, I can pick that up off your desk and then follow it through then.
Okay, that's something we can implement.
That's all. Sorry to not to interrupt, but that's plugged into the CRM. Okay. So when they call, it will go through to you, but if it doesn't go through to you, the CRM will pick that up.
Well, maybe 9 till 5 then we have it coming into the office. Yeah. It's not, and then after 5 it goes back to your phone. Yeah. And then Saturdays and Sundays it goes to your phone as well. Okay, we'll figure that out. Yeah. That's just bits and pieces we need to figure out as we go forward. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about? Because we did finish half an hour ago. Everyone claps and we've got a round of applause, and then it's all carried on. Anybody? Duna wanted to that clap so bad. Yeah, it was good. Tried to end it twice, but it was good. Everyone seemed happy. Everybody seems like... I think people are a bit apprehensive as well because there's a lot of new things coming into play. People are trying to move everything. The old people are trying to move what they do into the new direction, so I think that's going to be quite difficult. When I say new direction, see me with my turkey sandwich, and then look at Mr. Health Kick 2023, no carbs, just deep fried breaded chicken with salad. Half. I'm excited. I think it's going to be great. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it, would we? Off to London, got a networking event in London, Baker Street with Ranjan and Andrew. So that's going to be quite good. I've got to leave in just over 3 hours. Is the trains? Have you got the trains booked and stuff? Lizzie's first day. Not completely. The camera's there, but it's not there in her brain. She's like, no, I'm not there. But yeah, it's good. It's exciting. Shame Isabella's not here, but cruise is good now. Temperature's 36.1, so we're good. We're happy. He's up and about. I just think he didn't want Isabella to come back to work, and she thinks that too. But I'm excited. I'll give you my real thoughts when no one's around me. How's that?
Yeah, thank you.
I'll give you my real thoughts. But I'll catch you back at the office shortly. Stuck in a rut. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So what is it?
Just need some better videos.
Okay.
I just need to
level up.
Not level up. Just
need to be better than what you are.
No. So it is no. Also,
you're not as good as you used to be.
No, not those words exactly.
Lee was about to throw one in then as well. Lee was like, I'm just going to throw one in for good measure.
What?
I think I've got you.
No, okay. So we've been trying to obviously do 7 videos a week, which is difficult. All the changes have been happening in the office, which has taken up a lot of everyone's time. Whereas like this time last year, we were coming up with, oh my God, yeah, but this room.
That's a personal agreement that nobody knows about. We can't. I'm trying my hardest not to swear.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll beat that one out and we'll carry on moving.
It's not happening again. But yeah, we just used to do cool videos. We just used to. I don't know what we can do.
Okay, I've got you. Because here he is. He came up with some ideas this morning, didn't you? And I'm going to give him the microphone in a minute to explain his ideas. But I feel as though we've cemented ourselves now on YouTube as credible people who are staying. We're not going. We've been on there for nearly 3 years. We're growing and growing and growing and growing. And I have a certain level of a lifestyle that I have from all the things that we do. It's only this big, but we're still going. So Lee today was like, Steve, I think you need to start doing different videos, shorter content for Instagram, and then obviously putting it onto YouTube and documenting certain things. So the cool videos are still going to be the cool videos, but you need to plan those cool videos 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in advance so we can shoot them so you've got that time to edit them, but still get the ones out on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to give it to Lee because Lee has some ideas.
Yup, Lee.
Well, I think, it's just seeing, you do see a lot of Steve being very serious. Business is definitely serious, but there's a huge fun side to everything that's going on. So I think we should show some of the watches, some of the cars, the bags. Steve's got amazing limited edition stuff. So yeah, showing that be a bit more.
But
Incorporating that into one video. Is this one video?
Yeah, I think we should have some specific.
So he was talking about when I get a watch,
Yeah.
making a video on that watch. Like,
you could talk about what watches mean to you, what's your favourite ones, how you're going to go from one to the other, but for today I'm getting this one, blah, blah, blah.
he thinks that's really cool.
Yeah, he's got some rare pieces.
I have some really rare, cool, decentish stuff, and he thinks that people will want to see that as well. So you could make it even the one I bought yesterday. That's cool. The one I bought last week was cool. The car was cool. The cars I have are cool. You could make proper videos on them. Even my favourite car. I'm not going to name it on the thing here. Even that. Imagine a video on that.
Can it drive? Yeah. Can it drive?
I can drive it, of course I can.
Oh, okay.
But imagine how cool that would be.
Yeah.
But there's lots of videos. Maybe we need to start incorporating my life into videos. Maybe.
But we have to start focus. I just feel like they've just kind of been left behind.
Yeah.
Like...
You're feeling neglected?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll make a conscious effort to bring you back to the forefront. Remember, I dragged you out I pulled you. I pulled you out that deep, dark pit that you was in. You was like this.
No. So when it went the Dubai video, and then it's just gone sit behind a desk and just talk videos. So now I just wanna go up that hill again, and maybe hand a ladder down to other people and all that kind of stuff.
He's got banter. Do you know what video I think we should do?
All right.
A follow up to my story.
Okay, I was thinking about this recently, and it's just I wouldn't. What would you do? How would you do it?
I'd go back.
From where?
I'd go back from Cruz being born February, and how my life has changed.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. And I can actually talk about some of the things that was from my past that have taught me lessons with my son. My relationship with my Isabella, from what I saw happen to my mum. My story part 2 could be incredible, but it's not. It's got to be planned, and it's a few weeks because the way you will edit it will be on a whole different level. It's like a Netflix show.
Yeah.
Steve, but I think for my story too, should be planned out for the next few months. Like it's being shot throughout the next few months.
I'm happy to do whatever you guys want.
But that's a long project. But the immediate future, ELE3.
He's not going to stop with his ELE3, is he?
No, from his perspective, it's really difficult to do it when we haven't even shot anything yet.
Okay, so let's scrap ELE3 then.
You really want to do that? Or if you can figure out a way to...
I know full well the videos that he's talking about will get way more traction and he can create masterpieces from them. I know that for a fact. And if we plan certain videos out, I know for a fact Duna can create super things.
You just almost have to just let me know, because obviously it happens so quick. You'll just go, oh, there's a watch coming upstairs now. It's been okay. Obviously it might just seem normal to you, but if you can, you could just. But then you do stuff so fast, so it's like.
That's more for the daily though. If it's more fast.
No, it's not even for daily, it's just life.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just life.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was buying that watch last week and it was delivered here 3 hours later. But you know what? Maybe I should, because a lot of people who do certain things on social media, they actually do it for social media. I do it to benefit me. But maybe people do want to see that. Maybe like the watch I bought yesterday. Maybe that was a whole video in one.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
watch was like...
I didn't even know you've bought one.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So it's
the
like,
watch was outrageous. It was a one-off thing. The one I bought last week was even crazier. The one I bought before that, the car I've just ordered is nuts, but again, none of you even know about it. So maybe we do need to... Maybe I need to take that, you know, like what it was. I was very nervous to put certain things out on social media because I didn't want people to go, I'm not swearing, guys. I didn't want people to go, look at him showing off. But people actually want to see it. And Lee came in this morning and was like, see, you've got to document this stuff. You can do short form content for TikTok. You can make a 60-second Instagram reel and you can do a whole YouTube video. Now, I obviously know, and you know, people who watch my Instagram don't watch my YouTube. People who watch my YouTube don't actually go on my Instagram. It's two different audiences, so we could tailor to everything.
yeah, you just have to just let us know what you've got coming up next and that.
Okay.
But before that, a video that I want to shoot this week then, because it's all about this, is the 10 things you can't live without. Have you seen those GQ videos?
Oh yeah.
Where it's like athletes now. It's like, oh, I've got this, I've got my watches, I've got the... Why don't we do that this week?
You've been going on about that for a few weeks.
Yeah.
You think that's going to be a really good video?
Yeah.
Did you think yesterday's video was going to be a really good video that people would actually be like, yes? Or was that just a bit like, I don't know about this, Steve?
Nah, I knew it, because there's a lot of YouTubers that do that kind of thing where it's like just a basic thumbnail and like a basic title, but then that draws like a lot of attention, like, oh, something's going on here. It's just like, and then when it is just that raw, people enjoy it. So yeah, I did have high hopes for it, to be fair.
It flew. It was number 2 last night when I looked.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we need to plan some videos then.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay. Daily Gang. Duna needs a hug. I gave him a hug this morning, didn't I, Duna?
Yeah.
I did. I'll be giving him another one off camera. Why would you laugh?
I don't know.
So yeah, catch you soon. Guys, on the way to London to the Baker Street property meet, and it's been a bit of a hectic day. It's been a great day. Everybody seems very relaxed. Everybody seems like they understand what's happening. Everybody just seems very enthusiastic, and it was a nice morning. Meeting went really well. Had conversations afterwards that you guys didn't see, where I had to sign some contracts with some of the new staff members, get them to sign all sorts of documents, NDAs and everything else. So that was, it's boring, but it's super important that it's done correctly. And yeah, on the way now. Looking forward to tonight. Ranjan and Andrew, I think their events are very, very, very educational and knowledgeable. So that's going to be fun. I have COO Tom Orlow with me, Dan's coming with me, Louise is coming, Hayden's coming, and then I'm meeting quite a few members of the property circle at the event. So that's going to be a really cool networking as well. I'm going to do some networking tonight, so I'm excited about that. And then we booked the Alchemist on Colmore Road for our next 11 Luxury Estates network evening. That is at 6 o'clock, I believe, on the 27th of October. 80 spaces available. Tickets will be available very, very, very soon. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, they'll be out the next day. And then I still have my Beaconsfield events. My UK tour continues, so I'll put the link below for that. And then I'm speaking at Kev Cox's event on Wednesday night, so that's going to be pretty cool as well. But yeah, it's been a great day. Long evening ahead. Won't be back home until probably 2 o'clock in the morning, but it's been a great day. And this is the start of the new chapter of mine and Isabella's life. So you're all along for the ride. Hope you enjoy it, and I will catch you all tomorrow.